For years, Miles Kruger has saved an American art form, filling rooms with the recordings, playbills, and history of the American musical. Miles oversees this collection that's been called a national treasure. Now he needs help preserving this important part of our nation's musical past. Your name is Miles Kruger.
Yes.
What do you operate here? What is this? Where does this place I'm in, Miles?
Well, all of this is a 501c3 nonprofit organization called the Institute of the American Musical. And we now have the largest library in the world expressly dedicated to the American musical theater and the American musical film. And I must say I'm very proud that James Billington, the Librarian of Congress, has dubbed it a national treasure. It's an utter chaos. Do you like chaos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A prop from the Capitol Theater, by the way. I felt that after a while, people weren't taking musical films very seriously. They weren't being studied as they should have been. The studios were destroying their archives meticulously, going through old scripts, old scores, doing all kinds of things. I had the miraculous privilege of being mentored by people like Richard Rodgers, Irving Berlin, Harold Arlen, Cole Porter. They were all my friends. We have recordings here, about 80,000 records back to Brown Edison cylinders. So these go back into the 1890s, into the aughts, into the teens, into the 20s and 30s and 40s.
Then what are you doing here at the Institute of the American Musical?
You mean today or in general?
Today.
Today, Miles and I are going to the Academy, the Oscar place. There's a tribute to Betty Davis tonight.
That's a drawing of me that Al Hirschfeld did when he was 98 years old. Now this is a closet filled with film, and those 4 stacks up on the top are the most important things in the whole house, in a sense. Those are the original Ray Knight films.
Ray Knight was the gentleman who, his name?
He was the man from Jacksonville, Florida, who filmed all those Broadway shows. Those are Harold Arlen's home movies.
And it's just sitting here, and it should be cataloged correctly.
Everything should be cataloged in the whole house.
What is it about the American Musical Theater that made you want to join the board and what Miles is doing here?
Well, it's fabulous what he has here, and I just wish we could get more donations to keep it going.
No one ever filled a theater the way Ethel Merman filled it, in terms of kind of the aesthetic volume of her presence. Ethel Merman made the walls crackle and come to life. And I said, oh, it's a musical version of Shaw's Pygmalion. And he said, what's it going to be? Another chocolate soldier? Jerome Kern, P.G. Woodhouse, and Guy Bolton had a series of very important musicals at the Princess Theater. Everything I type, I still type on my 1961 Olympia Portable. There's the things I'm supposed to do in 1985, and I'm not sure I did them.
Why are they still there?
Because
you gave up the idea.
I like the way it looks. It's become a work of art. Hello. We need a building, a proper library building to be built, and it has to have a proper staff. A professional librarian taking care of it. Everything has to be cataloged in order for it to become properly accessible.
Absolutely.
And that's what I have to have. And so I have to retain perfect health until that happens. But believe me, I'm welcoming anybody who can help save an American art form, because that's really what it is. It's saving a whole American art form.
You're an American original, and we need more people like you, a passion, who care about the American past and the America's future. Thank you, Miles Kruger.
Thank you, Tom.